cuties, it's Curly by Nature, and today I'm going to be going over how brands should approach brand ambassadors. This was requested as a post a few weeks ago by a brand actually, so I just wanted to go over the do's and the don'ts and the proper etiquette. And this is kind of like an ongoing series. You can check out my first video from this series about how people or like consumers should approach brand ambassadors. So let's get into this. Okay, so I'm looking at my notes here from the post. You guys can follow along. I'll put my Instagram down below. The post is on my Instagram. The first thing that you should do as a brand is DM us. Reach out to us, see how we're feeling about if we want to work with you or if we don't. A lot of people told me when I said DM us, a lot of people said that they'd rather brands direct to their email. I don't mind either way, but a lot of people, if you take the time to look at their profile, a lot of people do have their emails in their profile for business inquiries, and even in their bio it'll say for business inquiries contact me here. So if people have that in their bios, just please respect them, because if you don't respect them, that might result in you not getting a brand ambassador to even want to work with you or to look at working with you. Because if it blatantly says in their bio, DM me, or serious business inquiries, email me, and you DM them, that could be looked at as a form of disrespect. So just make sure you fully read everything that everybody has. The next one is to ask us about our rate sheet. Don't assume that we aren't going to, like, we're gonna work for free. Don't cross your fingers and hope that we're gonna work for free, because for most of us this is a job. This is either a major job or a part-time job. It takes time to edit videos and release videos and have people respond, and then you have to respond back about products. If you're a brand and you want exposure, you're going to pay for that exposure. Like, that's a part of your marketing budget. If you're a brand, you need to learn how to take constructive criticism. You cannot just expect everybody to think your brand is great. Not everybody's going to think that. Even the brand ambassadors you reach out to, they might not even think that either. You have to be able to take constructive criticism and learn from it. You can't get mad or upset at people giving their honest opinions about your products. So another thing that brands should do if they're reaching out to us is explain the mission of the brand. A lot of the brands that I work very closely with, I know their overall mission and I love it, and it's short, simple, sweet. For example, one of the brands that I work with, Divinity Skincare, their motto or mission is inform, empower, create. 3 simple words, but I know what each word represents. And being a brand ambassador, hearing it once or twice, all I had to do is hear it once or twice and it keeps coming. I can explain each of those words and break them down, and that's going to be another important thing for brand ambassadors to know anyway. We should know your mission statement if you have one, because we want to be able to emanate your mission through our videos, through our posts for your products, whatever. That's just so important information for us to know. If you guys are following along with me, you'll notice that I finished the do side, so now we're going to move on to the don't side. So these are things brands should not ever do. From my perspective, I know that there were some extra things that people were saying in my comments, and there are these are not, the do's and the don'ts are not hardcore just do this, just don't do that. It's also a matter of common sense and proper etiquette. There's certain things you should and shouldn't do. So I'm gonna just let you guys take a leap of faith, or if you want, comment below and I will answer any other questions you guys might have as a brand. Anyways, we're gonna get into the don'ts. So don't, this stresses me out. Do not comment on our posts to advertise your products or the services that you give. The most common one for me and a lot of curly girls is cartoonists. If you're a cartoonist, I respect artists, I respect cartoonists. My little brother is amazing at cartoons and just art in general, and I respect artists, but please respect me back. Do not comment on my post saying that you do logos, blah 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 blah. If you think that you can provide me a service, please take the same route that I said on the do side and either email me or DM me, and then we can talk and we can maybe work something out if I'm in the market for something, because you also have to be accepting to that. Like, don't just assume that everybody's in the market for what you're providing. Do not offer free products without pay. Like, at the end of the day, free products do not pay the bills. Like, sis, I don't know how else to put that. Like, yes, you're giving us free products, but we're marketing. We are marketing your products. We are putting it on our platform. So don't just assume that we are going to, don't assume that we don't have a rate sheet or we don't have rates. Don't assume anything of that matter, because it just gets messy after that point, because then we start feeling bad for even, like, we start thinking, oh, should we have rates? No, like, we should have rates because we're providing you a service to promote your products on our page. Don't expect us to lower our rates. If you can't afford us at the moment, then just please respectfully tell us that. It's really rude to ask for somebody to lower their rates. Like, you're not gonna, the way I think about it, you're not gonna walk into a Gucci store and ask them, like, if something's $300, you're not gonna be able to pay $100 and actually get it. You're gonna have to pay that $300. So if you want a service and the service is too expensive, then you'll have to come back when you can afford it. Next, don't block us if we're not like in love with your product. If we're not like, oh my goodness, this is the best product in the world. Don't block us because we have an opinion about your product, because that is so unprofessional. And I actually have a video that I'll put a card for up there. It's just so unprofessional. Like, it gives you a bad name as a brand, and it, like, being respectful actually goes a long way, and being nice and being sweet, like, it goes a long way, because your brand ambassadors will project that onto the consumer. Like, all the brands that I'm working with right now have treated me so sweetly. Like, they're so nice to me, and that goes a long way, because you're getting that one-on-one especially with smaller brands, you're getting that one-on-one customer service with the lead person. So, like, if you're getting that one-on-one customer service, you want to make sure that you're presenting yourself in a good light, and not in like a, oh, I'm better than you, like, I'm gonna block you. I'm like, that's childish. Please, it's childish. The next thing, don't expect us to purchase your products if you want to work with us. I wish I still had the screenshot. I was going through DMs, and a brand reached out to me and said, you should try our products out. And then they said, like, all this stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, that's great. Like, I would love to work with you as a brand ambassador. And so when they said that, they were like, when I said that to them, they were like, oh no, we meant that you should purchase our products. And they said something along the lines of, like, it would benefit you to purchase our products. Like, don't make your product, like, I can't, if I'm not in the market for whatever you're selling and you're trying to give it to me to market, like, if you're trying to give it to me and, like, I don't know, just don't just say, oh, well, you should purchase it because no, I wasn't if I'm not in the market for it, or I've never heard of it before, I'm being your guinea pig. Like, I'm gonna be the one that's trying on the stuff for other people to see, like, what products may or may not work for them. I'm not going to purchase the product and then on top of that give you free advertisement. Like, that's not who I am. That's not what I do. If I genuinely like a product and I get it and then I do a video for you guys, that's totally different scenario. But if you're trying to ask me basically to market your product on my page, don't tell me that I should be paying for it. Like, I don't know, like, don't tell me that you want me to buy it and then give you free marketing. You're gonna have to, like, if you want me to buy your product, you're gonna at least have to compensate me for the free marketing that I provide you if you want that service. Like, that's just you paying for a service at that point. Like, I don't know, that's just respectful of my time, because it's not only that I'm gonna have to get this product now it's almost like a job. Like, oh, I have to get the product, I have to use it, I have to see what it feels like. So don't expect to me, like, don't try to tell me, oh, you want me to pay like this, even if it's percentage off. Don't try and get me to like pay that and you don't even know if I need it or want it at that point. Like, I would be doing you the service, if that makes sense. Like, so yeah, just don't, because some things be pissing a lot of brand ambassadors off, and nobody bold enough to say it, but I am, because I'm tired. So if y'all couldn't tell for this video, I am using a little bit of a different Diva light. It gives off like an orange light. It's sort of like this like sunset, and it's way easier on my eyes. I'm not squinting as much, so this might be a go-to. It depends on what it looks like when it comes out. That's going to be a decision I make after I edit this. But yeah, and hair details. So I use the Eden Body Works Papaya line. I will be releasing a video on Wednesday for you guys of how I applied the product. I'm going to do a disclaimer right now. I do not know if this is what's been breaking me out like crazy. I can't really blame it on the Eden Body Works because I was using a few new products around that time because I had just become a Shea ambassador. So I'm gonna give Eden another chance. So far, I don't know. Like, I don't know how. Like, my face is just bad in general right now. It's way better than it was. But it's just bad in general. But yeah, I'm just giving the Eden stuff another chance because it really does work. It's just a matter of if it clogs up my pores or not. I'm not really sure at this time, so I can't comment on it, but the products are pretty great. Like, I really like them a lot. So hopefully they work. But I did want to let you guys know that little disclaimer, and I'll remind you on Wednesday and Friday when I do my videos for this style and for the different styles that I do when I'm wearing this type of hairstyle. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you back on Wednesday and Friday this week. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, all that good stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
You the baddest girl that I ever seen.